You've spent 12 years learning math, science, and history, but what about the skills that'll actually get you through life? You've mastered fractions and algebra, but can you manage your time effectively? Can you understand and manage your emotions, as well as those of others? These are the skills that'll set you up for success, but are rarely taught in school. From time management to emotional intelligence, the unspoken rules of life are the secrets to achieving your goals and living a happy, healthy life. But here's the thing, most people learn these skills the hard way, through trial and error. They stumble upon them by chance, or worse, they don't learn them at all. That's why it's so essential to learn these skills now, before you're left behind. Let's start with the top 5 unspoken rules of life that they don't teach you in school. Number 1, emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence is the ability to understand and manage your emotions, as well as those of others. It's the difference between being able to navigate a difficult conversation with a coworker or managing your stress levels in a high-pressure job. Imagine being able to stay calm and focused, even when the world around you is chaotic. That's what emotional intelligence can do for you. Now, you might be thinking, but I'm not a people person. Or, I'm not good at handling emotions. The good news is that emotional intelligence can be learned. It's a skill that can be developed with practice and patience. And it's a skill that'll serve you well in all areas of life. Whether you're in a relationship, at work, or with your friends, emotional intelligence is the key to building strong, healthy connections. But how do you develop emotional intelligence? It starts with self-awareness. You need to understand your own emotions and how they're affecting you. Then, you need to learn how to manage those emotions, so they don't control you. This means being aware of your thoughts, your feelings, and your actions. It means being able to recognize when you're feeling angry, sad, or frustrated, and taking steps to manage those emotions. Number 2 on our list of unspoken rules is the power of goal setting. Setting clear, achievable goals is a crucial skill for achieving success, but it's rarely taught in school. Think about your favorite entrepreneurs or athletes, they all have a clear vision for what they want to achieve, and they work towards it every day. They don't just wing it and hope for the best, they create a plan and stick to it. The key is to break down big goals into smaller, manageable steps, and to create an action plan to achieve them. This means setting specific, measurable goals, and tracking your progress along the way. It means being flexible and adapting to changes as they come up. And it means being willing to learn from your mistakes and adjust your plan accordingly. Number 3 on our list is the importance of time management. Time management is the ability to prioritize your tasks, manage your schedule, and stay focused on your goals. It's the difference between being productive and being overwhelmed. Imagine being able to complete all your tasks on time, with ease and confidence. That's what time management can do for you. But time management is more than just creating a to-do list and sticking to it. It's about being aware of your priorities and focusing on the tasks that matter most. It's about eliminating distractions and staying focused on your goals. And it's about being flexible and adapting to changes as they come up. Number 4 on our list is the power of resilience. Resilience is the ability to bounce back from setbacks, failures, and disappointments. It's the ability to stay positive and motivated, even when things aren't going your way. Imagine being able to bounce back from a difficult day, a tough conversation, or a failed project. That's what resilience can do for you. But resilience is more than just being optimistic and positive. It's about being aware of your thoughts, your feelings, and your actions. It's about being able to recognize when you're feeling stuck or overwhelmed, and taking steps to manage those emotions. And it's about being willing to learn from your mistakes and adjust your approach accordingly. Number 5 on our list is the importance of self-care. Self-care is the ability to take care of yourself, both physically and emotionally. It's the ability to prioritize your well-being and make time for activities that nourish your mind, body, and spirit. Imagine being able to take care of yourself, without feeling guilty or selfish. That's what self-care can do for you. But self-care is more than just taking a bubble bath or getting a massage. It's about being aware of your needs and taking steps to meet them. It's about being able to recognize when you're feeling stressed or overwhelmed, and taking steps to manage those emotions. And it's about being willing to prioritize your well-being, even when it's hard or inconvenient. So, what can you do to start learning these unspoken rules of life? First, start by being aware of your thoughts, your feelings, and your actions. Take time to reflect on your goals, your values, and your priorities. Then, start taking small steps to develop these skills. Practice emotional intelligence by being aware of your emotions and learning how to manage them. Practice goal setting by breaking down big goals into smaller, manageable steps. Practice time management by prioritizing your tasks and staying focused on your goals. Practice resilience by being aware of your thoughts, your feelings, and your actions, and taking steps to manage those emotions. And practice self-care by prioritizing your well-being and making time for activities that nourish your mind, body, and spirit. Remember, these skills take time and practice to develop. It's not something you can learn overnight. But with patience, persistence, and practice, you can develop the skills you need to succeed in life. So, start today. Take the first step towards learning these unspoken rules of life. You'll be glad you did. The skills you need to thrive in a changing world. You've spent 12 years learning math, science, and history, but what about the skills that'll actually get you through life? The world is changing fast, and if you want to stay ahead, you need to be able to adapt. From technological advancements to shifting societal norms, the ability to adapt is becoming increasingly important. You might be thinking, but I'm not good at change, or I get anxious when things don't go according to plan. That's normal, and it's okay to struggle. But here's the thing, most people struggle with change, and it can hold them back from achieving their goals. By learning to adapt, you'll be able to navigate uncertainty with confidence and stay ahead of the curve. Let's talk about resilience, the ability to bounce back from setbacks and failures. Resilience is the key to achieving success, and it's a skill that's essential for anyone who wants to make a meaningful impact. Think about your favorite athletes or entrepreneurs. They all experience setbacks, but they use them as opportunities to learn and grow. For example, J.K. Rowling was a single mom living on welfare when she started writing the Harry Potter series. She faced rejection after rejection, but she didn't give up. She used those setbacks as opportunities to refine her craft and build a community of supporters. The key is to develop a growth mindset and to view failures as opportunities for growth and learning. It's not about being fearless or invincible, it's about being brave enough to take risks and learn from them. By doing so, you'll be able to develop the resilience you need to achieve your goals. Networking is another crucial skill for achieving success. It's often misunderstood as just collecting business cards or attending events, but it's so much more than that. Think about your favorite business leaders or thought leaders. They all have a strong network of relationships that support them. The key is to build genuine relationships with others, and to be willing to help and support them in return. It's not about trying to collect as many contacts as possible, it's about building meaningful connections that can help you grow both personally and professionally. For example, Oprah Winfrey has built a network of relationships with some of the most influential people in the world. But it's not just about collecting autographs or taking selfies, it's about building genuine connections with people who share her values and passions. When you focus on building relationships that matter, you'll be able to open doors to new opportunities and create a community of supporters who will help you achieve your goals. By combining adaptability, resilience, and networking, you'll be able to thrive in a changing world and achieve the success you deserve. So, what can you do to take control of your life and achieve your goals? From setting clear goals to building a support network, here are the 3 key steps you need to take. First, you need to set clear goals that align with your values and priorities. This might sound simple, but it's surprising how many people struggle to define what they want to achieve in life. Think about it, if you don't know where you're going, how can you expect to get there? The key is to make your goals specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound, in other words, SMART. For example, instead of saying, I want to be healthier, you could say, I want to lose 10 pounds in the next 3 months by exercising for 30 minutes, 3 times a week. This way, you have a clear plan of action and can track your progress. But here's the thing, taking control of your life requires effort and commitment. Are you up for the challenge? Building a support network is the second key step. Having a strong support network is essential for achieving success, but it's often overlooked. Think about your favorite business leaders or thought leaders. They all have a strong network of relationships that support them. The key is to build genuine relationships with others, and to be willing to help and support them in return. This might mean joining a community or club that aligns with your interests, or volunteering for a cause you care about. By doing so, you'll not only meet like-minded people, but also develop valuable skills and connections that can help you achieve your goals. Finally, the third key step is to take consistent action towards your goals. This is where most people fall short. They set goals, but then fail to take the necessary steps to achieve them. The key is to break down your goals into smaller, manageable tasks, and to take action on them every day. Whether it's exercising, learning a new skill, or working on a project, the key is to be consistent and persistent. In conclusion, taking control of your life requires effort and commitment, but with the right mindset and skills, anything is possible. By setting clear goals, building a support network, and taking consistent action, you can achieve your goals and live the life you've always wanted. Remember, the only way to guarantee failure is to do nothing, so what are you going to do to take